The pathway to quality special education here at Swallows Charter Academy. To begin with, the law's concept of family rests on the presumption that parents possess what a child lacks in maturity, experience, and capacity for judgment required for making life's difficult decisions. More importantly, historically, it has recognized the natural bonds of affection that led parents to act in the best interests of their child. Most children, even in adolescence, simply are not able to make sound judgments concerning many decisions, including their need for medical care or treatment. Parents can and must make those judgments. IDEA was established in 2004. It is a law that it stands for Individuals with Disabilities Act. It ensures the opportunities for parents to be a part of the IEP process and the IEP team, and it is a law that establishes more communication and specific communication guidelines between a school and the family. FAPE is the Free Appropriate Public Education Act. It goes over more of the guidelines and laws that surround special education and the rules and the legal side of special education and the obligations of the school. When we look at parents for IEPs, we consider parents any biological, adoptive, legal, an official educational advocate, a foster parent, or a grandparent or family member that is acting as a parent. When you're here at SCA, parents should expect yearly meetings where we go through IEPs, we go through the IEP process, we go through evaluate any type of accommodations, anything that students receive from the school. For these meetings, you can expect written notices and any type of change to a student's education. Identification of all members on the IEP team. It will be a group meeting where parents, as well as the teachers, as well as any administration, anybody that helps oversee the education of the child is included on the IEP meeting. So you are also provided a list of accommodations, anything that the school is doing to help the child is provided through the accommodations list. And then reevaluations. This is a more thorough, in-depth look at a child's IEP, whether they are still available for services, whether they still qualify for services, what those services are, and then an opportunity to really look at whether or not the accommodations are making progress, whether they are making a change, or if there needs to be something changed to the accommodations that the student is currently receiving. Parent consent. Parents should be fully informed with prior notice in native language. Here at SCA, you will be getting written information that allows you to have all of the needed contact information as far as who to speak to with the school, when we are planning our meetings, how to get on the schedule to have a meeting, and who all is involved in the IEP process. For parents, so you know that parents may revoke IEP services at any time for any reason. You must do this in writing, and all services must be revoked, not just specific services. If there is a service that needs to be changed or altered, that is where the IET team comes into play. There can be a scheduled meeting where those accommodations and changes can be made if need be on the student's behalf. As a parent or guardian of a child here at SCA, you should receive clear communication from the school regarding all policies, disciplinary actions, grade, processes, enrollment, staffing changes, or anything that will affect your child's education. We will also provide information that explains curriculum, teaching methods, scores, schedules, and individual student evaluation processes. Those are more like those IEP plans that are going out. You can expect for SCA for actively engaging in ways that are meaningful to the family and to be viewed as an asset and a partner to the child's learning process. It includes visiting the child's classroom when appropriate. Have a child learn in an environment that's free from physical, emotional, psychological harm. In an event that harm is caused, parents have the right to clear processes for communication and resolution. To be seen as a child's first educator, to raise the child with the culture, tradition, and values that are important to my family and those that are honored, welcome, and supported. Here at SCA, we strive to make sure that we accommodate families' cultural practices, anything from their culture that we can help provide the students so that we can reinforce that relationship between families and the school. There should be clear transparency about the child's school and how it is funded and governed. Parents need to know that they are an advocate for their child and that we have no fear of repercussions, and that, anytime there's an issue, you're able to come to us in a safe manner, in an appropriate manner, that we can help advocate for your child as well. You should always have access to your child's teacher through a school administration and principal, either by phone, in person, or electronically. You should have a clear and efficient and access process for resolving problems. And here you have access to any services that may help your child. It could be Title I if we're eligible. There's IEP, 504 plans, medical attention, translation services, and traditional housing services as well. As a partner or guardian of a child a parent or a guardian with a child, you should know that these are kind of the expectations a school has, and that is to send a child to school well rested and ready to learn. Ensure that your child attends school regularly and on time. To be aware of the children's work, progress, and problems regarding notices from the school. Talking to your child about school, reviewing the work and grades, attending conferences, and maintaining open lines of communication. As a parent, you need to adhere to all the school policies and regulations as they pertain to your child's education and learning environment. Respond in a timely manner to any communications that are sent home. Enter and exit the school building in a respectful manner, refraining from any disruptive or abusive behavior. To treat all staff members with courtesy and respect, and to ensure that the school is updated with accurate emergency contact information, and to make an effort to attend all parent meeting conferences requested by the school as it pertains to the student. So some resources for administrations to help us out is there's accommodations list for what we can do here at SCA to help all of our students, different accommodations, how accommodations can help, and ways that accommodations can benefit students. There are examples of alternate assessments that we can go through and help provide the best education for our students. At SCA, we look at placement for less restrictive environments. Where can we, if our pullout group is in the middle of a hallway, where can we move that pullout group to be a better suited? Is there another classroom that's smaller atmosphere, less students, yet it's quiet, it's a reasonable atmosphere? Or what can we do to change the location to best suit our students? We can also go into details about extended school year and resources, what that looks like according to IEP plans. It's important that parents know the laws and regulations for their students' education. It's important that they know the rights of theirs as a parent, as a leader, as an advocate for their student. We hear a lot of where can we find more information. There's lots of resources, lots of guidelines at SCA website. Also pasted below is the Georgia Department of Education that really signifies a lot of the details and information that parents can look up to figure out what accommodations or what laws they can use or what they can benefit from, and where there might be an infraction of that. And thank you for watching my presentation. Here is the references that I used for this presentation. Thank you.